If you're a woman over 40 and you want to get lean, feel strong, and feel confident in your own skin again without starving yourself or living in the gym, this video is for you. I want to share with you how to get lean over 40 and share some tips and strategies that I used. I lost 55 pounds at the age of 48, built muscle. I'm currently prepping for a physique competition, all while doing the things that I love to do, lifting weights, hiking, doing yoga, riding my Peloton, doing all the things, but also living a normal life. So my name is Heather, and I help women over 35, 40, 50, and beyond feel strong and confident in your bodies again and start to build your 90-year-old baddie body. So what that means is we're not chasing our 20-year-old selves. We're building our 70, 80, and 90-year-old bodies today. You do not need to slow down after the age of 40. I can't tell you how many times people have said to me, it's just how it goes. You're over 40, you're over 45. I'm starting to hear, wait till you turn 50. If you're hearing all that kind of stuff and you refuse to accept it, you're my people, okay? So now we understand that like things are not going to be the same as when we were 25 years old. I'm not asking for them at all. What I think is that we can build nice, strong, healthy, confident bodies so we can continue doing the things that we love to do well into our 70s, our 80s, our 90s. And if you're in your 70s right now, you're in your 60s right now, it's not okay. It's not too late to get started, all right? So you don't need to slow down. You just need a smarter strategy. We're not restricting anything here. We're building strength. We're building metabolism, building a nice, strong body that lasts, that can do the things that you love to do, whether it is hiking, riding your bike, running a marathon, playing with your grandkids, whatever it might be. So let's talk about a couple things. Number one is to prioritize strength training. Muscle is your best fat burning tool after the age of 40. That's really what's going to help you get lean. When you get lean and you start dropping down body fat, you want muscle underneath there to show off. You can strength train 3 to 5 days a week. You can do full body workouts 3 days a week. You can do individual workouts 5 days a week. Find what works for you and make it a little bit more intense each time you do it. Lift heavier, go faster, create more intensity, things like this. You want to make sure that you lift first, cardio comes second, all right? So you really want to build that muscle, lift first, cardio comes second. We're not chasing calories burned here. Don't look at the machines and it tells you you burned 287 calories. We're chasing strength here, okay? Number two, protein is queen. If you want to get lean, you have to feed your muscles. So as you start to diet down and start to lose body fat, you want to do everything you can to keep your muscle. So you need to feed your muscle. You do that with protein. So aim for about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you want to weigh 130 pounds, you aim for about 130 grams of protein. If you weigh more than 150 pounds, aim for 150 grams of protein, okay? So lean sources of protein, ground turkey, fish, chicken, things like this, high protein snacks. Stop what are eating and expecting results. You need to fuel your bodies, all right? A lot of times we think we're eating healthy, but you're actually under fueling yourself and losing muscle, all right? Number 3, walk and low impact cardio is really going to help. You don't need punishment style workouts. If you want to do this, fine, it works for you, fine. Okay, but you don't need punishment style workouts. Walk. Get more walking in throughout your day. Aim for 8 to 12,000 steps a day. You can do some zone 2 cardio, go hiking, get on your Peloton, whatever that might be. Movement is going to be better than intensity. Okay. Number 4, yoga. I swear has changed everything for me. All right. So it's not necessarily talking about flexibility. Flexibility is important for injury prevention, but also yoga can help with strength-based mobility as well. Okay. So by combining strength training, yoga, flexibility, mobility work, by doing all of these things, it's really going to help prevent injury, but it's also going to help with recovery. So you're not going to feel as sore. You might not even feel sore. You're going to bounce back much quicker after some of these tougher workouts. So a strong body needs joint mobility, not just squats, not just bicep curls. And number 5 is mindset plus consistency is better than perfection. All right. We win with routine, not extremes. 80-20 rule on the nutrition thing. Okay. So if you figure you eat 30 meals a week, that's 4-5 meals a day with snacks. 20% of those meals, enjoy yourself. Have fun. Stop quitting every single weekend. Just enjoy the 20% of the time. Okay, it's not this just go off the rails Friday night through Monday morning. It's give yourself some time. 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you're on point. 20% of the time you want to have a freaking piece of birthday cake and a glass of wine. Fucking do it. And give yourself a year. Give yourself a solid year. If you're feeling like you're in a rut, you need to lose weight, you want to get back in shape, whatever it might be, give yourself a solid freaking year. And the reason for that is because you're going to go through a whole lot of shit in that year. Okay. You might go through a job loss. You might go through getting a new job. You might go through a divorce. You might go through getting married and moving in with somebody. You might have the loss of a family member. You might have the birth of a child in your family. Some major life things happen in a year. And that year is really going to teach you about resilience. It's going to teach you about consistency over time. And it's going to teach you about looking at this as a lifestyle and not just I'm going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days to get ready for this vacation. Okay. And so when you think about, I'm going to give myself a year, I'm going to give myself my whole freaking year to just focus on this goal, focus on this thing. Okay. So I know that like year can be a little bit daunting at times. So we do break it down into 75-day chunks. Okay. So I've got a link for you in the description if you want to join in on our next 75-day challenge, which will start January 15th, 2026. If you're watching this in the future, we've got these running throughout the year all the time. So you're going to get on the list, join us in the next 75-day challenge. Okay. And we're going to break up that year into 4 75-day chunks. Now, that does not add up to 365 days. You're going to be like, I thought we were doing the math. That doesn't add up. Why is that? Okay. The reason for this 75 days is about 10 and a half weeks. There's 12 weeks in a quarter. We do this once per quarter. This is about like doing 80%, 80-20. All right. We're doing 80-20. And then for a week and a half, 2 weeks, we just go, we're not going to go off the rails or anything here. But if you're really focused in on tracking your nutrition or getting live workouts in or whatever it might be, you might take 2 weeks and go, yeah, you got to be a little bit more lax. Maybe it's you're going on vacation. You want to enjoy yourself on vacation. Maybe it's the holidays coming up. Maybe you've got a work thing going on and you just know like you just need a little bit of a break. It's okay. So that's why we do it in 75-day chunks. Common mistakes to avoid as you are trying to get lean over 40. Endless cardio. Cardio can help keep your heart and your lungs in shape. Totally okay. But strength training, eating protein, that's where it's at. You don't want to put calories too low. You might change your diet up a little bit to drop body fat, but you want to keep that muscle. You don't want to ignore strength training. And don't give up because your results are slow. I guarantee you those results are going to be slow at this age. I've had to lose over 50 pounds twice in my life. And the first time was in my early 20s, mid 20s. I quit smoking and I replaced the habit with snacking. And so I needed to lose 50 pounds. I gained 50 pounds. I needed to lose 50 pounds. It took me all of 4 months. Okay. This time around, I'm 48 years old. I started this when I was 46. Okay. It took me 19 months. It took me 19 months to lose 55 pounds. And so I do not want you to give up because your results are slow. If you feel like I've been going to the gym for 2 weeks, I don't see a result. I don't want you to think that way. Okay. I want you to think I've been going to the gym 2 weeks and I'm feeling good about my routine. Okay. And the next thing is to stop comparing yourself to your 25-year-old body. That young woman, she was wonderful. You had a lot of fun, but she's not you anymore. Okay. And what we're doing now is we are starting to prepare our bodies for our 70s, our 80s, our 90s. And I know that some of you that follow me here on YouTube are already in your 60s, you're already in your 70s. You can 100% still get started. If you follow Joan McDonald on the internet, she goes by Train with Joan on social media. She didn't start lifting weights until she was 70. She's 79 years old now and she's a freaking baddie. Okay. She falls into the almost 90-year-old baddie club, right? And so we're not trying to chase who we were. We're starting to think forward into the future and building a body that is going to, as we get older, we're still going to be able to do the things that we want to do. You want to be able to carry your own groceries in. You want to be able to get up and down off the toilet. You want to be able to do those basic life skills. Okay. So your body is freaking powerful. Okay. So if you would like to get some more nutrition and wellness tips on how to get lean after 40, I do have a nutrition guide. Nutrition is where it's at. I spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I actually spend more time in the kitchen than I do in the gym. Okay. So you can subscribe to that, join, and that'll get you on my newsletter where I share all sorts of wonderful tips, strategies, action steps that you can take. Go to heathermonty.com/nutrition. That's where you can download that free. It's a high protein meal planning guide as well, so it's got a lot of really good information in there for you.